So after that, the drive-in played the movie Wish Upon with Girls Trip. Now, this was a movie that out of the three movies, I saw these, like, I saw Dunkirk, Girls Trip, and Wish Upon in a span of 2 days. And out of the three movies, Wish Upon was the one I was probably looking forward to the fucking most. I'm not joking when I say that, too. All right. A few months ago, I saw a trailer for this thing, and I said, well, that looks fucking stupid, and then never thought anything of it after that. But what happened was, this movie came out a week ago, or about 2 weeks ago, and I started hearing things about this movie. Some pretty interesting things about this movie. About how hilariously bad this movie was. I was being recommended it to by a lot of people. Like, people are like, you have to fucking see this thing. This movie is one of the best it's one of the best bad movies, like, in a long damn time. Like, they're like, it's hilarious. I was told a lot of things about this movie. Like, I was to the point I was hyped to fucking see this thing. I was like, I didn't think I would get to see it because I wasn't gonna pay full price on it or anything like that. It's like up there with like the Book of Henry. I've been hearing between Wish Upon and Book of Henry. I've heard amazing things about both. So, and like, I'm hoping one day I'll get to see Book of Henry, but I don't know yet. I was really looking forward to fucking watching this thing, and this movie lived up to all the fucking hype. Out of all the movies I saw this week, in the span of 2 days, I shit you not, this was the one I had the most fun sitting through. This movie, okay, before everybody jumps on me and gets fucking, pissy about me saying that, especially, saying about, like, Dunkirk and stuff like that, like, saying I had more fun watching that than Dunkirk, or Wish Upon than Dunkirk. Dunkirk is a way better fucking movie. I'm not saying this movie is a good movie. It is not. It is far from a good movie. But Jesus Christ, is this a experience to believe. This movie was hilarious. I probably laughed more at this movie than I did at Girls Trip. I'm not fucking kidding. And it's not a movie that you're supposed to be laughing at. Wish Upon is an experience. Okay. Let me explain. Let me best describe this movie for you if you don't know what this movie is. You take the plot, or you take the movie Heathers and mix it in with fucking Monkey's Paw, and mix that also in with fucking Final Destination, and that is what you get with this movie. If that doesn't sound like the weirdest combination of things you've ever heard, you know why this movie's fucking amazing. You have like these despicable characters, like I said, at first you kind of feel bad for this girl, the girl at the beginning of the movie, or Joey King at the beginning of the movie, because she's being bullied and stuff like that. But pretty much halfway through this movie, she does nothing that any normal person would do in her situation that makes her irredeemable and like unlikable to nth degree. This is the first movie that I've ever seen, like horror movie that I've ever seen. When you see these kinds of movies, like, you get like these kinds of movies where there's like a cursed object and stuff like that. Usually, like, the person has a really hard time getting rid of it, or you can never get rid of it. It follows you everywhere, or like there's an evil spirit following it. Like, that's what this trailer's made it look like. Like, oh, there's like an evil spirit like haunting her or something like that. Every time she tries to get rid of it. No, I'm not fucking shitting you. If you haven't heard about this, the movie establishes early on, all she has to do is get rid of this thing, and it's like she don't have to, and she won't have to worry about granting 7 or doing 7 wishes. She don't have to. She can just get rid of this thing. That's it. She learns that halfway through this movie. And of course, her being a fucking dumbass, she doesn't get rid of the fucking thing. Because she is established, she's even told what happens if she does all 7 wishes. Or wishes all 7 wishes. That a Japanese demon will come and collect her soul. But still, she doesn't get rid of it. Because that's what normal people fucking do in a situation like this. It's one of the most asinine characters I've ever seen in a horror movie in a damn long time. Like, when it's that easy to get rid of this cursed object that easy in this fucking movie, it's like, come on. Like, are you that fucking stupid? Like, it's established that if she gets rid of this thing, all her wishes come undone. And she even says, right before she decides to keep the thing, I don't need all these wishes. I'll be able to live without all these wishes. I'll be fine. But then she still keeps it anyways. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, oh my god, this character is so dumb. This fucking character is so goddamn dumb. And by that point, all the miserable shit that's happening in her life is all because of her anyway. So what the fuck? This movie, the deaths in this movie are hilarious. They're some of the funniest deaths I've seen in a movie in a long goddamn time. The 2 in particular that stand out. Oh, there's 3 in particular that stand out. One is the one where her uncle slips in the bathtub. What happens is every time she grants a wish, somebody dies. Like, every time. And she learns that halfway through the movie and still fucking makes wishes and shit like that. Even though she knows people will die. She's a fucking asshole. Like, she's a terrible person in this movie. Like, oh my god. So, there's this... Her uncle... her estranged uncle is one of the people that dies in this movie at the very beginning. And what happens with him is he's getting in a bathtub and he slips and falls and cracks his head on the edge of the bathtub. And he's laying there like, and then he wakes up and when he gets up, tries to get up, he bonks his head on the fucking faucet of the tub and ends up killing himself. That was fucking hilarious. I can't do that scene justice. It looked hilarious. It sounded hilarious. All I was missing was fucking Looney Tunes cartoon sound effects. It was fucking hilarious. Or the scene where the Chinese girl knows all the mumbo jumbo Chinese writing on the fucking, or Japanese, I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, mumbo jumbo that's on the box, of course, and she fucking slips and falls on and gets impaled on a statue of a bull that's lying on her fucking living room floor, because why the fuck would any normal person have a fucking statue of a bull on their living room floor? I have no idea. And she gets impaled by it, and it's fucking hilarious. And then the final death scene in this movie is hilarious. Even more hilarious. Oh my god, it's fucking hilarious. I'm not even gonna spoil it, because I'd be spoiling it. And of course, the one where, if you've seen the trailers, where she wishes that the popular girl that she's being bullied by in high school would just go rot. And that scene's pretty funny. The only thing that was really fucking hilarious about that scene was the fact that she, like, her friend, gay best friend, because of course there's a gay best friend, the popular girl's gay best friend just like takes a picture of it. Like, I smile. It's like this girl's got like decaying face. There's like her face is decaying and her feet are decaying. And he's just smiling like, jeez. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people in this movie? Like, what is? It's like I think that was where like I kept losing it. I was like, I recommend seeing it in like a drive-in where you're sitting in your car by yourself or with somebody, and you just have a fucking blast sitting there. Like, cause you'd be sitting there laughing your ass off, like I was, like sitting there watching this thing. Like, I'm glad I didn't see it like in a crowded theater because I'd probably be getting yelled at by people. God damn, this was a hilarious movie. This movie lived up to all the expectations. It's one of those movies that just it's a charm that I sat for this. I do not regret watching this one bit. It's an hour and a half, and they at the end of the movie like kind of hint that there's gonna be a sequel, and I'm like, man, I know this movie didn't do very well at the box office. Please, can we get a fucking sequel to this? I want this to be like the new The Final Destination. I love the Final Destination films. They're fun. I want this to be the new Final Destination films. Like I said, this one is. Do I recommend it like full price? No, I do not recommend it full price. But I recommend people checking it out. I don't think it's in the theaters, really in any more theaters out there anymore. So fucking see it when it comes out in Redbox. You'll have a blast watching this thing. I had a blast watching this thing. It's one of those unintentionally hilarious movies to come in a long time. And like I said, I haven't seen Book of Henry yet. Man, that's as far as Wish Upon It goes. I'll be back. I don't know if I'm gonna go see Atomic Blonde tonight or in the next few days, but I will be seeing it. And I'm not seeing fucking Emoji Movie. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later.